Hello all, once again welcome back to our channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make instant murukku at home. So usually murukku ingredients will be varying with the urd dal, besan dal and all. But the basic ingredient standing same like rice flour. So here in this video I am trying to make a murukku recipe in such a way that you can instantly make it at home with very easy ingredients. So before getting to the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell button. So as you can see in the video, I have taken measurement of 4 glasses of rice flour. The same glass I will be using for the measurement. So this is the rice flour. I have just bought the rice flour as it is the packets available in the market. And this is the roasted chana dal. So for that 4 glass of rice flour, we will be taking 1 glass of roasted chana dal. And these dal we can easily instantly make the powder at home itself. So the proportion will be 4 is to 1. So usually the rice flour is the constant ingredient, the same ingredient which is mandatorily we will be using in this recipe. Apart from this, we will be giving with the different combinations of murukku. And along with these two flours, I am also adding chili powder to the taste. I'm just adding 2 to 3 spoons, so don't go for more chili powder before itself. So after this jeera, as I told you, for all the deep fries, please include jeera. And I have also added the sompu. And finally, I am adding sesame seeds of black. So these are all the just basic ingredients I am adding in the flour. So to mix this flour nicely to get the crispiness in the murukku, usually we will also add a little oil, heated oil. So here in on kadai, I just kept oil for, to heat. So meanwhile, we will do one thing. We will just give a nice mix to this, all powder and chili powders, flours and all. And one more thing you can note this point, like these particular mix of the flour, you can store also. If you notice, I have not added salt yet, so I am now adding the salt also to the taste. I'm adding about 1.5 tablespoons of salt to the taste. So once again, I am giving the mix. So as I said, you can store this particular powder like 15 to 20 days. So instantly you can prepare it freshly whenever you feel like doing the murukku. But once you add the water or oil, that flour you have to immediately complete it like doing. So once you give a thorough mix to this powder, now our oil, whatever we kept for heat, it's almost heated. So slowly I am going to take some 3 to 4 spoons of this oil. So this particular heat oil, when we mix like this will give the murukku more crispiness, one thing. Second thing, this also ensure the crispiness stay long, like 10 days, 1 week to 10 days. If you store also, the same crispiness holds good. So that's why we usually add this hot oil to this mixture. So after adding the oil, we have to give a thorough mix so that oil will touch with mix with all the flour like this. So once you ensure the mixing is perfect, finely done, then you can go ahead adding, sprinkling water little and make a dough. So initially itself, I am not making the dough with all the flour. See, as you can see, I am just ensuring sprinkling the water, all the dough, and then I am taking little portions and making a required dough. Now you can actually make out the salt and chili taste of our murukku taste. So if at all if you want like additions, you can do it in this stage. So the portion whichever we are going to use now, that portion I am giving a nice mix. So once it's done, I have taken that murku making kind of a machine. I'm shifting this dough to the that vessel, particular murku making. I have taken the star plate here. So make sure once, I mean each time you will fill that this particular vessel with full dough like this. And as you all know, it is easy to close and easy to twist also as it has the screw system. So if you take the pressing kind of murku machinery, that will, I mean actually it will give you like more exposure to the heat, so but you will not able to do it murku in proper shape. So this kind of things, na, like you can able to do properly. See here I am going to do small murku. So you can do like small things like murkus like this also. But the little problem is once you do one or two, you will experience the kind of a heatness. So if you are already experienced to do it, then you can able to do it. Otherwise, you will feel that heatness actually. So you can sim the flame. And the second way, even you can go ahead with doing a single muruk. Then after you can break it into pieces and store it. So like this also. This will allow you to experience little less heat. And another third easiest way is like you can use a foil paper like this. Before only you can do the muruku shape and keep it. Slowly you can put it. So this is the second one whichever I shown you, the biggest muruku. And while you put it in the third way when you are doing the muruku like in the foil paper, so only thing like challenge you will face is like taking that into hand and leaving it into oil. So if you have little experience and slowly if you can do, you will get it like this. So in this way you can avoid that heatness. I mean exposing to the heatness, you can easily avoid it. So that's it. This is the simplistic combination of murukku doing with using very less ingredients. So hope you all like this video. And this murukku you can store it in an airtight container for about a week to 10 days also. So please give a trial. Those who like the video, don't forget to share the video and also subscribe the channel and press the bell button for future notifications. Thank you so much.